Today's program is sponsored by The Anthony Vincent Salon. Say hello to beautiful.
Fashion, music, wellness.
And don't forget sex.
Mostly sex.
If it's trending, they'll be talking about it. Trend Radio is right here.
And right now, I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise.
And we always have something great to say.
Because it's us. So stay tuned.
You'll be glad you did. Good morning, Elise.
Good morning, Anthony.
We're going to start off today with a couple of dating rules that everybody needs to start following right now.
Let me just say this one thing again, okay? People out there, everybody who's listening, it is an interesting thing to hear Anthony discussing dating rules. And I know I've said this in the past few weeks because we've been discussing this. But, oh God, taking advice from Anthony about dating, it's just so much fun to listen to.
That's right. You listen to what I got to say, and you will be glad you did.
Oh.
Trust me on that. So, don't wait to have sex until you're emotionally invested. If you find out the sex is awful, then you won't get emotionally invested. That's right.
Ooh.
So
that's
yeah,
rough.
In my younger
So any
days,
morals that you have, you know, Anthony just says, throw those morals right out the window.
Listen, you need to know. You need to know. I am going back just a couple of years,
Okay.
and I met the most beautiful blue-eyed blonde in Atlantic City.
Couple of years, couple of decades. What are we talking here?
No, just well, let me see. It was almost 10 years ago. I think I was 30 or in my 30s. And this gal was absolutely gorgeous. I met her in Atlantic City. And of course, I courted her and just couldn't wait to be with her. And when we finally sealed the deal, it was mediocre at best.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to look at her, gorgeous, sexy, beautiful.
You know what? What do they always say? Don't judge a book by its cover.
That's right.
Okay.
It's only a disappointment.
Yeah, could be.
So, hop in the sack as quickly as you can. And, so you know if it's worth the time or not. And when you're in bed, ask for what you want right away. Or else you risk falling into a sexually unsatisfying relationship.
I do believe in being, communicative. Definitely communicate what it is that you'd like, what your needs are, what you want. Because honestly, nobody's really a mind reader. As much as you think they are, they're really not. So you have to just say it, just say it.
Say it plain.
Say it plain.
That's right.
I like that.
Turn the lights on.
Absolutely.
Because the more time passes, the more awkward it'll be to ask for something new.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you're going to make somebody feel badly because
that's right.
You're, hey, but didn't you? I thought you liked it. You didn't complain. You didn't say anything. I thought you liked it. Yeah. So yeah, put it right out there.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine that dated a girl, and things were fabulous, but all she wanted to do was get married, and. Son of a gun, he married her.
And then nothing else happened, right?
Do you know what she said on the honeymoon?
Ooh, what?
Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know.
So you're not sure.
She said to him, because, they were on their honeymoon, and I guess they were doing it a couple of times a day, I would imagine. But
maybe not, because they might have been vacationing in a really pretty place. And
this is what he told me.
Okay.
She said to him, I don't really like that.
Oh, boy, on the honeymoon.
She couldn't have told him the day before. That's just crazy.
Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny.
Well, what an interesting week. This day in history is Beaver Day. Oh, and I love beaver.
You do realize the kind of beaver that we're talking about, right?
Yeah, I do. And, I hunt beaver whenever I can. And I'm always chasing beaver. And do you know beaver makes really good eating?
Oh, my God. Well, I think you need to just listen to me for just a minute.
I always do.
We need to celebrate International Beaver Day, which actually falls on April 7th, and we need to celebrate that every year because we really want people to learn about these amazing animals. Okay? They're amazing.
That's what I said.
So why don't you hike to a beaver pond and arrange
I
a
am
display of books in your library, show a beaver video, and otherwise spread the word about, nature's engineer, because that's what beavers are. They're little engineers.
Yes, they are.
Because it's all about the dams. Okay?
That's right. You get a good beaver and you will say, damn.
I don't even think I can go on.
Well, that's what they do.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, Anthony. How do you take a beautiful little animal and crush?
They are beautiful little things. They
can't. are. Okay.
I don't know what's so funny.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm done talking about the beaver.
All righty. And just
yes.
The tail on a cute little beaver.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
All righty.
We're done. We're not talking
always
beaver
telling
anymore.
Me what to do. Elise.
Anthony.
Elisa T. Do we have a great show today?
Of course we do. Don't we always?
Of course.
Of course.
Why?
Because it's us.
That's right. There's been a survey of Quebec residents, and it was found that lots of people like kinky sex, and psychologists call this abnormal.
Are you serious?
That's what they do. But
why would they call
study.
kinky sex abnormal? I don't think that it's abnormal, as long as the two are consenting.
Well, you just wait for a little later on in the show, and we're going to talk all about it.
Okay, I guess I've been told.
Well, did you know?
I'm sure I did.
This is another study.
Tell me another study, okay?
That men with smaller wallets prefer larger breasts?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, what's the connection?
Well, there was 2 recent studies.
I just think that, men in general have a preference for, they love, I think most men, unless you're gay, but most men, and even them, they love them too. They appreciate them in a different way. Love women and love breasts, and some have a preference for big ones, some have a preference for small ones.
Well, according to science...
But the wallet has something to do with it?
According to science, the preference for big melons or little bee stings all comes down to one thing.
What? Money?
Yes, a man's financial security.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Of course I am. This is a very serious show just because we have a tremendous
amount of fun
doing it. It's very, very serious.
Of course, but I'm amazed.
Well, in 2 recent studies found that the size of a man's paycheck determines his preference for breast size too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. These psychologists, Varun Swamy and Martin Tovey, they investigated the relationship between financial security and a man's bust bias.
I am really having a hard time with this. I don't understand that.
Well, they recruited 266 men from 3 parts of the country who varied in socioeconomic status.
Okay.
Each one of them were shown...
And all of the ones that had more money preferred bigger boobs.
Less money.
The ones who had less money preferred bigger boobs.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Actually, now
it makes sense?
Now it makes sense to me.
Okay. They equate the size of the boobs with the size of their wallet. So they
really?
It's transference.
Okay.
So if people see them with a gal with larger breasts, people think they have money. It's a total insecurity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, what happened, it was 266 men, and they varied in the social economic status, and each one of them were shown animated female figures with a gamut of cup sizes, and then they were asked to rate them on physical attractiveness.
Interesting.
The result? Men with lower social economic status found larger breasts more appealing than the guys with money.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And the researchers also found that food affected preference also.
Really?
That's right.
What kind of food?
Well, any kind of food. If you were hungry, men preferred the bigger breasts also.
If you were hungry, I guess, yeah. Hungry or thirsty. But, yeah, wow. Huh.
And, there was a study done on, I think we talked about this on our show a couple of months ago, what is attractive to men in different parts of the world. And in some parts of the world, it's a bigger butt is found more attractive. In other parts of the world, lean, long bodies are more attractive.
Yeah.
In other parts of the world, long, elongated necks
are more attractive.
are
Yeah, I
more
guess it depends
attractive.
on where you are and, what you're growing up with also.
That's right.
And who your family is and that kind of thing.
That's right. And, the French have always been, very, very carefree. And we're finding that there's been a lack of topless sunbathing in France.
A lack of it?
Yes, typically in Europe.
Yeah, they don't care. Yeah,
the
they just kind of,
sunbathing is
they're hanging all out all over the place.
That's right.
Yeah.
And nothing sexual about it.
No. That's just who they are.
That's right. And they're blaming this lack of topless sunbathing on the economy. Stocks are falling, gas prices are rising.
So women are putting clothing on?
That's right.
That just makes no sense to me.
Well,
So with it crashing, and so then they put clothing on.
that's right.
Why?
Well, the French breasts are getting covered up on the beach because, bare breasts have viewed as totally natural.
Yeah,
on the
it's a total
beach,
natural state,
in all of Europe.
Yeah, they don't care about that kind of thing.
What it is, it's public morality follows people's confidence and optimism in their wealth and their lifestyle.
Huh.
So, during economic downturns, women are less inclined to, let it all hang out, and they're more likely to cover up.
Oh, wow. Well, that shows maybe the insecurity. Maybe they're uncomfortable.
Insecurity, that's the word.
Okay, that's what that is.
Yes.
Because maybe they're uncomfortable with their status.
They're uncomfortable
Quote, unquote.
with the economy and with their financial security.
And that makes them feel uncomfortable, and that's why they're just not uncovering.
What do you always say? What is most attractive on a woman other than her smile?
Confidence.
Her confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And when confidence is down, lack of
well, yeah. The best thing you could ever wear is your confidence.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And, these French beachgoers, and they're really the inventors of the sunbathing phrase, au naturel. Is it how do you say A-U, au naturel?
Au naturel.
Au naturel. Well,
Au naturel.
know-
It's like au naturel.
yeah, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. You
I
know what I
do.
think.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Very scary sometimes too.
they're reported to be staying on the modest side these days as a direct result of the rough economic climate.
So are they actually wearing bikini tops, or are
yes,
they
no,
wearing
they're-
T-shirts, or
No bikinis. They're in their bikinis.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay, so basically, I mean, like that's still, you have to be very confident also to wear a bikini, let alone, to
Oh,
take
sure.
off your top.
well,
but
I recently came back from a moderate stay in Puerto Rico,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of Europeans go to Puerto Rico because the sun is beautiful,
sure,
and the bathing suits are very, very tiny,
yeah,
and
I
a
saw
lot
some of
of
those
these
pictures.
Yeah, and a lot of these women shouldn't be wearing these bikinis, but they
Well, let me just back you up a little bit here, okay? Shouldn't be wearing these because why? They don't have the perfect bikini body that American standards say
Yeah, that's
is
right.
is perfect. No. Ladies, if you have the confidence to walk on that beach in the strings that you're wearing, kudos to you. That's what I say. Congratulations that you have the confidence, because that's what it's all about. It doesn't matter how big or small you are. What matters is the confidence that you're wearing. We say this all the time, so go for it.
You're absolutely correct.
I know.
Elise.
Now, when it comes to being in America or somewhere that you're not supposed to actually be showing, too much butt cheek, too much nipple, then yeah, I mean, slow it down a little bit, put a little bit more padding in that bra. But I would just say, keep your confidence high.
Well, I have to tell you, you're right. It has to do with where you're at. When I was in Puerto Rico, I went out and I had a little Speedo, and I got myself a thong,
Please stop.
AKA banana hammock.
Ew.
And I fit right in over there. I would never go on a Jersey beach in
thank
those
you.
suits.
Thank you,
that
because I am on
believe me,
Jersey beaches and I
am
don't need to see
confident.
that.
I am confident.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do know that.
And
you are confident.
I definitely am confident.
As you should
I
be.
have a great physique also, so I'm told.
You are fabulous. That is true.
Well, according to the experts on the subject in a recent edition of the British Daily Mail newspaper, although French women usually avoid any unsightly bikini tan lines on the beach, the economic downturn in part has caused women to adopt a more modest approach to sunbathing.
Okay. Well, you know what? Then that's just what's going on there.
That's right. It looks like a trip to Nice won't be so nice after all these days.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You're funny. That's funny.
So, we've had a couple of our clients talk about migraines.
Well,
and
actually,
issues
my
like that.
daughter
Yeah.
is always complaining about migraines, and yeah, there's a lot of really great things out there that you can actually do for a migraine.
That's right. And, doing a little bit of sweating will help beat a migraine.
It's interesting. They say that, and I know that, and I know it to be true when you get a really bad headache or a migraine. But I have to just tell you, sometimes these headaches totally incapacitate you. Mara had one for a week a couple of weeks ago.
I felt sorry for that
It
poor
was
kid.
awful. It was awful. And nothing the doctor gave her and nothing we did for her. I mean, she was literally in a dark room for days by herself. I just can't see. And I've had migraines before also. And I know they say the sweat, blow it up, exercise, do something. I can't see how you can actually do it.
You can't do it when you have the migraine.
In the throw of the migraine.
But aerobic exercise prevents these headaches just as good as the pills do.
Oh, okay. So then working out and doing that. Oh, what's interesting?
What's that?
She actually, she would exercise a lot. I mean, a lot at home. She would be with her headphones on in her room, dancing all over the place, really, really exercising. And when she was having that unfortunate lung issue thing, she slowed down with her exercise. And then,
boom, there came the headache.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was after her sinus surgery. I'm going to actually bring this up to her.
That's right. A Turkish study reveals that this aerobic exercise boosts blood levels of the nitric oxide, which plays a role in migraines. And what you need to do is 20 to 60 minutes, 2 or 3 days a week.
Wow. Well, she certainly would do that. So, interesting.
So, and of course, another way is to not only exercise, but to sexercise.
Oh,
And that,
yeah. There he goes, always bringing it right back to sex.
well, that's what our show is about.
Mostly, anyway.
And I've got
Not
the science
totally.
to back it up.
Absolutely.
You know that.
Okay, so then talk to me about it.
Well, the sexercise also releases serotonin in the brain.
Absolutely, yes, it does.
So and now, unlike a migraine, if your lady says, "Oh no, I have a headache, not tonight," the Sexercise will actually eliminate that headache, because a headache is basically too much blood in the brain.
Sure. If you can get her past the point of understanding, because that's when you're in when you're in the throes of the headache, to do anything is not always comfortable, you know? So if you can get her past that point and understand what you're saying.
Now, Elise, you know as well as I do, when they say they have a headache, they're lying.
Not all the time.
They're lying.
Do you really believe everybody is a liar?
Just most people.
That's funny.
So fortunately, the millennials don't have this problem. And you know, there's an interesting thing about millennials. 22% of millennials have had sex in public. This is according to a 2015 Skin Condoms Millennial Sex Survey.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That is very, very interesting.
Okay. You know, we are always talking about poop and bowel movements on this radio for health.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we always leave out urination.
Oh.
We never talk about urinating. We always talk about bowel movements. I'm so grateful
for this right now.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you are. And do you know that urinating is is good for your health? Did you know
Yes,
that?
Of course, because it's cleaning out your whole system.
That's right. And everyone has heard the saying, you are what you eat.
Absolutely. But when you actually expel whatever it is in your system, whether it's poop or pee, whatever it is, you're actually removing the toxins from your body.
That's right.
So that's a great thing.
Well, with the sodas, the alcohol, excessive coffee drinking as yourself, you know, we forget that we are what we drink also. It's not just what we eat. It is what we drink. And urine is the liquid waste from which we drink throughout the day.
Okay.
Now, everything else is stored in our bodies. And our urine can tell us a lot about how our bodies are reacting to things that we consume every day. It acts as sort of a warning system to alert us, you know, when there's any problems.
Okay. So you have this all here.
Of course I do.
Oh, nice.
You know, I have everything. Now, do I have your 100% attention? Because I don't think I do.
I was actually looking for something that I sent to myself, and he saw me. I'm admitting it. I was on my phone. I was in my email looking for something about poop that I was going to surprise him with, and I can't find it.
Ladies, when you are out there on a date,
I'm not on a date.
Or with your co-host,
okay,
put the phone away.
Okay, I put the phone away. I'm sorry, sir.
Please. If you can't remember and your cognitive skills.
Okay, so basically what I'm saying is I will have this poop information for you another time.
Do you need to take a break to look up that information?
No.
We can carry on.
Nope.
It's not a problem.
Nope. I'm ready to listen to all you have to say about peeing.
Alrighty, thank you.
No problem.
Alrighty.
You got it. I'm all there. I'm all ears.
Alrighty. The color of our urine can tell us how healthy or unhealthy we really are.
That is true.
That's right. For instance, when our pee is a dark yellow or orange or honey-colored.
Not good. There could be blood in the urine then.
That's right. We should be consuming more water.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you know what? We say this all the time anyway.
Hydrate.
Not to interrupt you.
No, never interrupt.
But hydrate. Absolutely. And especially now. What a beautiful time it is outside. Add a little lemon or a lime or citrus of any kind, which we
have some right here.
You're loving my lime water, aren't you?
That's right. It kind of looks a little like urine in there, but we know it's lime water.
It's lime. And you can add any kind of fruit to it, too. I mean, any kind of citrus. And berries are lovely. Some cucumber, because you love the cucumber.
What is the term the gentleman said? Cucumber?
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
And even if you want, throw in a little dill. It's very nice. So go on. Or mint.
You know, when I was in Puerto Rico,
I know,
condo was
I know.
right next to this healthy
I
place.
know.
Every morning
You
when I
told
went
me
out to
all about
run,
the water.
That's right. They had cucumber water. They had mint water. They had lime water.
Lemon water.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was-
he would tell me all about all the wonderful waters that I would make. He's like, yeah, it's all here. I'm like, you see that? You're channeling me.
We have to start doing that in the salon again.
Okay. Whatever you say, sir.
When last year when we were having those flavored waters there,
Wasn't it lovely?
It was really great.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
lovely. I know. So
Getting-
back to pee.
was. Urine.
Urine.
Okay. Now, have you ever had foamy or fizzy urine?
Me personally? No,
Not-
thank God.
No, not you
And the
personally.
vernacular me?
The
I've never heard of
vernacular you.
fizzy urine.
Okay. Well,
I've heard of fizzy lifting drinks, but not fizzy urine.
well, if you have foamy or fizzy urine, it is normal. But if your urine is frequently foamy, it could be a sign of excess protein consumption
Really?
or even a kidney disease.
Wow.
So you should take a peek.
Uh-huh. Yeah, never seen the foam or the fizz.
Much easier for guys because they can stand and
Well,
watch.
yeah, they're actually watching, hopefully anyway, because I've seen what some toilets look like after some guys. Yeah.
Now, if your urine is occasionally red or pink, it could be because you ate blueberries or beets,
Oh, yeah, beets.
which I love beets. Fresh
yeah,
beets.
I eat a lot of beets.
Wrap them in foil, put them in the oven.
Love beets.
That's right. Take
Yeah, I
them
have a
out.
great recipe for beets. I'll bring it in. I'll make it for you.
Is it with honey and balsamic?
No balsamic,
Uh-huh.
but there is honey in it.
Oh,
But I'm not
yum,
going
yum.
to tell you.
You're
I'm
not?
just going to make it for you. And then you tell me if you like it. And if you don't like it, then you will never eat it again. And I won't tell you what it is. But if you do like it, I will give you the recipe.
Thank you. Well, no, you'll just make it for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll make it for you.
You know, for a Jewish girl, you spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
You're just asking for it today.
And you're good in the kitchen.
Thank you. You are asking for it today.
You see, I used to be a builder in my days, and we built.
A builder of dams?
When I was a young man, my uncle had a construction company, and I worked with him. And he was a specialty builder, and he built homes for Jewish women. No kitchens.
No kitchen.
No kitchens.
Oh my gosh. That is awful.
All right,
What
it
an
is good.
awful thing. That is awful. You're just terrible.
Getting back to the blueberries or the beets. If you haven't eaten any of these and you're red or pink, see your doctor.
That
know.
could be a problem.
Check for kidney
That
disease
could be a blood thing.
or a urinary tract infection.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
And they are so common also, and women
yes.
actually don't even realize they have them.
that's right, they don't.
Yeah, the symptoms are so generic and so simple sometimes, they don't even realize they have a urinary tract infection until it turns into something else. And that could be really, really detrimental to your health, ladies.
Yes. The scent of your urine is also indicative of good health.
Good health, yes, absolutely.
And we all know how urine can smell,
Good, yeah.
It can either have a sweet, musty, or a really strong odor. And a strong odor can indicate a urinary tract infection.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Just definitely be mindful.
That's right. Now, a sweet smell means you're just nice.
No, it means you can have like diabetes or something.
Well, that too. So yeah, not only diabetes, but it could be a metabolic disorder, and these metabolic disorders have a musty scent,
Oh.
and also the frequency in which you urinate can indicate a problem.
Yeah. Somebody, although you have to understand something too. I mean, I happen to drink a lot of water. I'm constantly trying to flush whatever toxins are in my body.
Yeah, but let everybody know your water has scotch in it.
Yeah, actually, my water has lime in it. But you know why that I drink an excessive amount of water. And that's because I really, truly am trying to remove the rest of the, chemo and medications that I was on
That's
for the
right.
past year.
You have a lot of toxins.
I do. And
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to actually do a cleanse because the medication is still working. So I'm constantly in flush mode. So I drink a lot of water. But so I go to I pee a lot because I'm drinking constantly. But so don't get alarmed if you do drink a lot of water and you do go to the bathroom a lot. It's when you drink an average amount or less and you go to the bathroom a lot, that can be alarming. And that is something that you need to watch out for. That could be metabolic. That could be diabetes. That could be, something not 100% kosher, if you will.
Dwayne, have you noticed that during this segment, I say urine and she says pee? Is there some kind of meaning to that, sir? You're
No comment. No comment. You are a smart man. See that?
Well, if you're urinating a lot, and a woman, you could have an overactive bladder.
True.
If you're a guy, you could have an enlarged prostate.
Oh, okay.
Now, according to Dr. Yim Link, a urinology...
Wait. I need to see the name of this guy. What is that?
Dr. Yim Lick.
Yimlick.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is a urogynecologist at Mercy Hospital for Women in Melbourne, Australia.
Wow, a urogynecologist.
That's right.
Very cool.
Now, he says women's bladders shrink over time from about 500 or 600 millimeters at the age of 30 to about 300 millimeters at the age of 80.
Okay, well.
So a common problem, well, everything shrinks.
Yeah.
We get
everything
shorter.
Shrinks.
Now, a common problem that occurs as we age is the inability to control as we have to go.
Oh. Yeah, that could be a problem.
It is.
I'm not at that stage, but how you doing with it?
Well,
I love you.
thank you. Yes, thank you. As our bladders shrink, so does the length of time between our visits to the bathroom. And, my problem is stress. See,
You're stressed?
That's right. You manifest all these different things in me, and stress increases my likelihood of urinating when I cough or when I sneeze.
You are so not stressed.
Although it's more likely
you are a little
in older women,
anxiety-ridden
like
sometimes.
yourself.
I'm not older.
So you're a little older than me.
I am not older at all.
A little bit.
No, 10 years younger. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're
Just put that out there.
You're 30?
Yep. Whatever you say.
Well, I just have to say now, I was putting this on me, but since you said that, you started something here, and I know because I sit right next to you that every time you sneeze, you pee a little, and I know this happens to you a lot. And I notice whenever you cough or sneeze, you hold yourself. It's like achoo, and you're grabbing yourself like Michael Jackson.
You are just unbelievable. You know what? You're going to be in big trouble later.
Well, I just want to make the public awareness of this problem, because in younger and older women alike, like yourself,
you need to stop. Listen, old man, you better stop that.
Due to advertisements for feminine products of this nature, there are many products for a variety of urinary problems that help you reduce the embarrassment of this pee problem.
Pee problem?
And Elise, I know you have tried a bunch of these products. Which ones are the best? Which ones are the best? I'll tell you what. Okay. Email us now, today, and Elise will send you her full list of pee products that work for her.
And along with that, I will send you a $50 gift certificate to Anthony Vincent Salon for any hair service that you would like. So email us now at trendradio920@gmail.com. You'll be glad you did. And you know what? If you send me 2 emails, I'll send you 2 gift certificates.
And she will send you 2 lists of her pee products. I knew she was going to do that. She gives my stuff away every week. But just to have you email her, it's worth it. But seriously, kidney infections, particularly...
That's no joke. No laughing matter.
That's not a joke, yeah. And they're particularly common in women and symptoms that mirror those of a UTI. So see your doctor and make sure that you don't have a kidney infection. Although reoccurring kidney infections should be treated by a doctor, and you can alleviate symptoms by avoiding coffee and alcohol, at least, especially
Well, see, this
alcohol.
is not going to happen because I am a coffee-aholic, and quite frankly, the only alcohol I drink is the alcohol you give me. So, therefore, that is what it is. But I drink coffee like it's going out of style.
So drink more water. Or
I do drink a lot of
juice or cranberry juice.
I don't like cranberry juice, but I drink a lot of water.
And don't touch that dial.
Need a salon that's about the whole you? Precision haircuts, flawless makeup, impeccable nails, top-rated professional hair products. Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for a hairstylist who has his finger on the pulse of all the latest trends? Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for a dependable salon with over 35 years in the industry? Anthony Vincent Salon. Looking for New York City and internationally trained stylists that will create the perfect look for you? Anthony Vincent Salon. Shine brightly while walking down the aisle. Anthony Vincent Salon. For longer, thicker, beautiful hair extensions, Anthony Vincent Salon. Incredible makeup applications for weddings, proms, or any special occasions. Anthony Vincent Salon. Have dry, brittle summer hair? Get a hot shot. Anthony Vincent Salon. Before you put a ring on it, manicure it. Anthony Vincent Salon. Your image is their specialty. For the 150,000 hairs on your head, there's only one choice. Anthony Vincent Salon. For a more beautiful you, call now 609-448-2212 and follow them on Twitter.
We are so excited. Anthony and I are so very excited to talk to you today.
Hello there, Marina. We did a section, or a segment on our show about flirting. And how do you recommend flirting to turn your day on?
Okay, well, there's 2 kinds of flirting. There's the flirting that is the sort of bat your eyelids. It's all about me, 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 me. You know, the one that gets wheeled out at parties. You're a bit rusty around the edges. And it's okay, but it's kind of a bit lonely because you're not really connecting to the person in front of you. So to me, real flirting is actually really connecting to that person in front of you. It's being really present and then unleashing all of your charisma onto them. Like full blown. That's like smile big. Don't just give a weak smile. Smile with teeth. Ooh. And you'll find that it will turn your day on because you're going to do this with the person in the street that has just asked for directions or, with somebody that you work with. It doesn't matter where or who. It's genuinely making a real connection with that person and actually genuinely letting them see all of your light. And I see a lot of people that have just forgotten how to do it because they're scared of it. They don't want all the attention it brings. But actually, if we all did it today, I think we'd all see a lot more light in each other, And
it would feel more natural?
Yeah, it would feel more natural and a lot more fun as well.
It is fun. It is fun.
Yeah.
Does it work for men?
Definitely.
It works for everyone.
Does it work for co-hosts?
You think about it, though. I mean, you think about children flirt in their own little way. A child can wrap somebody around her little finger.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Or if you look at even animals, like if you've got a pet, your pet will kind of flirt with you in a funny little way. It'll just look at you and you go, oh, God, I have to give you the biscuit now, or whatever it is, It's just really connecting with that person and letting them see you, letting them see your light. And to me, that's just beautiful. That's a beautiful way of being.
Our show is a lot about sensuality, relationships, and sex. And you have a section in here called "Do You Have a Standard Vulva?"
Oh, we went crazy with this.
Yes, yes.
We went crazy with this chapter. The two of us we were dying from this.
And I don't want to do most of the talking here, but we did a show a few weeks ago, and it was about the vagina, and most women do not even know the parts of their vagina or their vulva. Now, you took a little different aspect. So could you tell us about a standard vulva?
Oh, yeah, this makes me actually really sad. It's such a powerful place for us women. It's where if we're going to have children, we're going to birth children, but it's such an area of huge pleasure for us.
Yes.
And we don't know it. And so most of us have never even looked down there. I mean, the last time you looked down there, for most women, it's if they had a problem down there, they're checking. Or a lot of women worry that the way that they look down there isn't okay, that they've got, one lip hanging down more than the other, or should it be this shape or this color, and so they don't even connect to it. There's a lot of premise around all of this. It's for a lot of women, they find that area a bit yucky. The crazy thing is, if you're with a guy, he'll know more about that part of you than you do.
Agreed.
And he loves it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, you do. And so for her, it's like, yes, it's not like guy's part. It's always there. You can see it. Yeah, you have to work hard a little bit to see it. It's tucked away. I get that. But it's like really getting to know this part of you. And so, so I work a lot with women to do that. And it's just brilliant. As soon as a woman starts to get to know this part of herself, so she's not scared, lots of amazing things start to unfurl from that. Not just having a great time in bed, but her power starts to engage as well. You think about men. Sorry, Anthony.
Yeah, I know. I'm used to it. It's okay.
Well, I'm not going to gang up on you, but you think about men in general. I mean, how many men, they see themselves naked, they get out the shower, they see themselves naked, and they're like, hey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's every morning for me.
And there's so many women that don't. They don't even want to look at themselves. Or when they first look at their vulvas, they'll go, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. And it is. It doesn't look like any other part of your body. But guess what? It isn't like any other part of your body. And that's why you have to absolutely fall in love with her. Absolutely fall in love with her. Because she's going to give you something that no other part of your body is going to give you. And that's your female power, energy, sensuality, all of those things that for a lot of us have been cut off. Connection to that, to me, is connection to everything.
That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah, I think what you just said there is going to sell a lot of books.
I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree. That chapter is key.
And all this surgery that's going on for women and all that, I just think, if you knew yourself, you understood yourself, you fell in love with yourself, why do the surgery to make yourself look, in brackets, neater? What is that?
I don't know. I have no idea what that is.
No.
That is so ridiculous to me as well.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the risk that you take.
Yes.
The risk that you take with the nerve endings alone. Yeah, I don't understand any of those things.
It's for us to educate men how we look. And if we fall in love with that part of ourselves, then we lead them to fall in love with that part of ourselves.
Exactly.
The men are already there.
In some circles, there are women that are becoming very comfortable with their bodies and actually sharing parts of their body on the social media, like their cellulite. We've done some shows on that where they are embracing their cellulite.
Their thigh gap.
Their thigh gap. Their, what was the other gap that they had?
There's another thigh something or other. I don't even know.
Some kind of smile in their thigh somewhere.
Yeah.
So, but that is very, very slowly changing. And you're right. When you accept yourself and love yourself,
others will love you.
Others will love you too.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more boring to me than somebody that's finding fault with themselves. It's
you
boring.
Get tired of hearing it.
Full stop.
Oh,
it's
sure.
just boring. Do you know what? You chose the body you're in. absolutely fall in love with it. And I can guarantee if you fall in love with it, exactly how it looks, what's not to love about you?
That is
you're
right.
going to walk down the street differently. You're going to attract different opportunities to you because you love the way you look, because you love the way you are. And you're going to attract a different kind of man, one that actually agrees with you. And you set the tone. You're the one that begins this. It's not the body that begins it, it's you.
Wow.
Always you.
And
Always you.
there you have it. Beautifully said, Marina.
Yeah, yeah.
Turn Yourself On by Marina J. It is a spectacular read, and one that I believe not only every woman should read, but also every man.
That's right. You're not going to like it at first, but then you're not going to be able to put it down. You're going to say, oh, this is a book for chicks. It is not.
No.
Learn, men. You
Marina,
guys get this book too.
MarinaJ.net. Order your book now.
You'll be glad you did.
Definitely.
You know, one other thing that I need, we were just talking about it and I didn't interrupt you fast enough, and I should have. You were talking about loving yourself. And what about having a hot love affair for life?
Yeah, what about it, Anthony? Yeah, a hot love affair for life. Why not? I remember speaking to a woman a while ago, and I said to her, well, you know, if I take your daughter overnight for a sleepover, you and your husband can go out. And she looked at me and she said, we're well past that, darling. We've been together 25 years. We're fine. And they're good together, but what that meant to me was that she genuinely wasn't happy with herself. And so you can be happy with a man. You go, God, he's beautiful. I love him. He's everything. But she wasn't genuinely really digging herself. Because if she really was, would she really have chosen another night in front of the telly? Or would she really have chosen to go dancing or to go for a walk down the beach? Something. She would have chosen that. For sure.
Absolutely. And you know what that does? When you offer to watch their children so they can have a night together, well, it's reciprocated, where now it's her turn to maybe watch your children so you can have a pleasurable evening with your man.
Yeah, it's just a hot love affair for life. You don't really hear that very much. People think it's hot for about a year, 2 years, and then it goes downhill. The sex goes. The heat goes, the spark goes.
That's right after the honeymoon stage.
I think though, if you have the heat within yourself,
that's it,
and you build it up within yourself, then it becomes for life.
Exactly that. I think the minute a woman is turned on by her own life, she's genuinely flourishing. She's genuinely getting what she wants. She's moving forward. It's going to stay there. That hot love affair will stay. To me, it's got everything to do with actually how she feels in life.
Always.
Much more than how compatible you are with the guy you're with. You can be very compatible.
But yeah.
But if you're not,
if you're not there with yourself, you're not ever going to be there. It's all about getting there with yourself.
It is. It really is. It really is. Like, I looked at her and I thought, wow, you know, the light switched off in you years ago. You've just stopped. And it's nothing to do with him and her. It's to do with her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely.
So that's what you have to find. You have to find the heat within.
Yeah, absolutely. And have fun with each other. You know, I think a lot of relationships are built on mutual respect and all that stuff. But I think just genuinely having fun is so important. It's why we're together. I mean, you think about it. The reason you got together with whoever it is in your life isn't so that you could do this, this, and this, and this. It was so that you thought you were going to have more light in your life. You thought it was going to bring something new into your life. You thought you were going to have a great time. And we need to have that. We need to have time to do that, but also to focus on it and make it important. You know, you have to have fun.
Yeah, I believe that. And I always try to make my lady smile and laugh. And I try to get her to laugh every day. And it appears as though every night when I get undressed in front of her, she laughs. So I guess I'm doing something right. I don't know.
Such a jokester, this one.
But what a wonderful book. In reading the book, at the end, you should turn yourself on. And what are some quick turn-ons that you might recommend for us?
Turn on can mean anything. It can mean turning on sensuality, your sensual self. It can be turning on your happiness. It can be turning on whatever it is that you need during the day. You might today be feeling really tired. If you're listening to this right now, maybe you've worked really hard, you're exhausted, whatever, and you want to turn on that relaxation in you. Take a break. Get up right now, leave your desk, walk outside, go hug a tree, go for a walk. Just take your socks off, put your feet into the grass, and just place your face up towards the sky and just breathe. There. That's turning on something really important in you. It's really about turning on what you need personally now, and no one can tell you what that is but you, because no one knows you like you do. No one knows what you're thinking right this second. So it's whatever makes you really alive and happy, and it can be the strangest thing, really. It might be something beautiful to eat, but it might be going to talk to a girlfriend or hugging with somebody or making love. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just whatever turns you on in this moment, and only you know what you're really yearning for.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
We looked at each other and said, wow, only you know what you're really looking for.
It's the truth.
Yeah. Marina, it was wonderful having you on the show today.
It was so wonderful and really, truly such an honor. Thank you so much for, we know that you're in Australia, and we know that it's very, very, very super early in the morning. So this was something very special for our listeners here in the United States. We really, really appreciate your time and your beautiful, beautiful book.
Yes, if you want to give us your website or where they can go to buy the book, we'll do that again.
Yeah, sure. My website's marinaj.net, but you can buy my book everywhere. It's in Barnes & Noble, it's in Amazon.
Good for you.
It's everywhere around the world. So
as it should be. As it should be. Turn Yourself On, everybody, by Marina J.
And
Fantastic.
you can't miss this book. It's a bright red cover.
With beautiful pink flowers on it.
Rose petals.
Rose petals, yes, and a beautiful crown.
Because
Don't forget the
you
crown,
are
because
the
you're the queen. Exactly.
We have been working together much too long. We're finishing each other's sentences and saying the same things.
Hey, yeah, it's okay.
In closing, what would you like to say or add?
You two can finish each other's sentences. I love it. What I'd like to really say is, if you're listening right now, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life or what's not going on in your life. It's never what is happening. It's never what isn't happening. Honestly, it's always about your approach and how good to yourself you're going to be. My question really to you is, are you treating yourself like a goddess right now? And you'll know immediately whether it's a yes-no answer. And that's how you begin. That's how you begin genuinely turning yourself on.
What a fantastic interview, Marina. Thank you so much for getting up so early and taking the time to spend with us. This really, I think, was one of our best interviews.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you
and we've
so
had a
much.
lot of good ones. This one was really...
And thank you very much to Paul for making sure you were awake.
Thank you both so much. I could feel I could just chat to you for ages.
Oh, we are.
And you can call us anytime.
Yeah, we would love that.
And we really would. And your next book, if you want to give us a call, that would be great. We feel as though, and I'm speaking for Elise because she usually speaks for me, but it feels like we know you
forever,
and you're a friend.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I know, it's so lovely. It was so worth getting up for, I have to say.
Oh, thank you so
two
much.
Are worth getting up at stupid o'clock for.
Oh, stupid o'clock. I love it. Don't you think I won't be using that? Stupid o'clock. I will be. That's going to be something I'll be using. I love it. Marina, thank you so much. Wishing you a wonderful, wonderful day.
And all the very, very best. And
Always.
And thank you for helping people.
For helping us.
For helping us, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you guys are amazing. I imagine you help an awful lot of people. And you know what? It's not just what you say, it's the way that you say it, and it's the way that you are together as well. I think you're probably inspiring a lot more people than you're even realizing, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and it's your energy as well. So
Thank you.
Thank you
it's
so
been a real
much.
pleasure. I think it's brilliant, because you know what? You two are really natural as well, and there's a lot of kind of formulaic stuff out there that it just sort of turns me off. You know, it switches
Right.
me off when I'm listening to it. So no, I think it's fantastic. It is. It's like the friendship that builds between a man and a woman is amazing, and I think we probably don't have that enough as well in our lives. You know,
Yeah.
it's a shame because you miss out. Like
It's
you
a
guys.
learning experience, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's the truth.
It's a learning experience. But hey, if we can't learn, what do we have, right?
Yeah, but you're having fun with it. You know,
Oh
you're
my
having a lot of
gosh.
fun with it.
And we just have so much fun. We are constantly having fun. He is truly here to amuse me.
I'm like a clown.
He's like a clown.
Yes.
He's here to amuse me.
She laughs at my jokes, and I do a little dance.
Oh, it's brilliant. Thank you so much, both of you. You're so generous as well. I really, really enjoyed talking to you.
Well, you are fabulous, Marina. It was our pleasure to speak with you. We enjoyed this very much, and we look forward to the next one.
I'm not going to write another book for a little while. Everyone's like, what's your next one? And I said, oh, my God. It's like giving birth. You don't ask a woman straight after she's given birth. So
You're absolutely
I
right.
can't think about it right now.
You're still feeling the pain,
I'm-
and we know it's going to sell all over.
Yeah, you did a good job.
You did a great job.
Yeah, if it held my interest, it'll hold anyone's interest.
That is true.
Yeah, and you're a guy. I have had guys already start reading it. I really didn't think men would read it. I thought men would buy it for the women that they knew.
Marina, it was wonderful having you on the show today.
It was so wonderful and really, truly such an honor. Thank you so much.
Yes, if you want to give us your website or where they can go to buy the book, we'll do that again.
Yeah, sure. My website's marinaj.net, but you can buy my book everywhere. It's in Barnes & Noble, it's in Amazon.
Good for you.
It's everywhere around the world. So,
As it should be. As it should be. Turn Yourself On, everybody, by Marina J.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big kiss, big hug to both of you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.
And
You too.
right back to you also, darling.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
Marina.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
You've been listening to Trend Radio, where we talk about what's hot every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. You want more? Go right to our website, 920thejersey.com, click on demand, and scroll down directly to us.
And if you have a topic of interest you want us to discuss, or you'd like to be a guest on our show, email us now at trendradio920@gmail.com. You'll be glad you did.
Remember, your smile is your logo, your personality is your business card.
But how you make people feel, well, that becomes your trademark.
I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise.
We'll talk to you next week.
Bye for now.